Good morning, everyone. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is a broad spectrum reading. I speak in broad terms. You need to figure out if and where it fits in your life. If it doesn't fit, that's fine. Nothing's wrong or broken. You just might be working on something different than the majority of those viewers that will tune into this video. It is originally created for July 27th, Wednesday, but it's not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date and it applies to a situation or a part of your life that you're dealing with right now, please by all means use it. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath the daily videos. In there is just housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about, what decks I'm using, how to support the channel, how to book a private reading, and where to follow me on social media. Easy ways of supporting the channel. Hit that notification bell and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Let me know that you're enjoying the content. Leave me a question or comment on the video, or share the video out and let your friends know about my channel. Alright, so let's see what the card is for today. I will be referencing back to the Sunday underpinning energy. That video populates in the lower left-hand corner at the end of this video. You can check that out if you see me talking about cards that don't necessarily, you don't see in this video itself. I'm referring back to that underpinning energy. So let's see what card we have coming at us today. Okay, so our card for the day is the Three of Wands. Creativity, expansion, and growth. I love this card. The first thing that immediately pops into my head is there's a turnaround taking place, and that part of it is the positioning of that fish. He looks like he's swimming maybe from the past towards the present. The Three of Wands is obviously wands is that element of fire or desire, taking action and making things happen, going after what it is we desire. But with the Three of Wands, it's kind of like there's an expectation of whatever it is that we want or desire coming in, right? We saw that Nine of Wands in the beginning of the week with the Sunday reading. Hold on one second. Cut it out. All of you. Cut it out. So we saw the Nine of Wands, which is about taking sort of lessons learned and then turning them into knowledge and wisdom so that we can move forward in a smarter way. And then we also have in the midweek the World, right? Where the World is the end of the Fool's journey. Yesterday we saw the Fool in the reading. You know, it's the first card of the major arcana. The World is the last. This Wednesday energy should be shifting into that underpin of the World, right? Where we're supported, things should be celebratory, things should be assimilating and falling into place. As they fall into place, I feel like that's why this fish is sort of turning towards the future. There's a decision here or an idea, desire that is permeating for us, that is drawing us towards maybe a different route, because we see that with the beginning of the Fool in yesterday's reading, but towards a different goal, a different route, a new desire, right? Something that we maybe didn't understand or were aware was available to us, and now it's time to kind of turn our attention towards that. That's definitely the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is that expectation of what it is we desire coming in. The Two of Wands would be like placing the order. The Three of Wands is waiting for it to be delivered, right? So there's a certain level of like spiritual belief or deep soul belief that yes, indeed, this is what I desire, this is what I want, it is coming to me, and I am moving towards it. Wands is about taking action, taking steps towards it, and the World underpinning this is about the environment sort of supporting us in doing so, right? Our wisdom, our knowledge, our experience, all of that has sort of built us or educated us to this point. So now it's time to kind of put that to practical application and start to move towards it, right? Making sure that we're staying focused on what it is that we desire at a deeper, more soulful level, and then expecting that desire or creating that goal as possible, right? And then kind of beginning to move towards it, turning over a new leaf, creating a new perspective, creating even a new want or need, desire that better suits us and is now all of a sudden potentially possible. We should be supported by outside influences around us, especially with that world card underneath this. So look for those areas of support. Look for those areas of, maybe advice or guidance or assistance from the outside influences. Like if it's people, friends, co-workers, situations that are giving us new ideas or steering us in different directions that we didn't necessarily otherwise know or see or were aware of, now's the time to start to kind of focus on them, become aware of them, and then sort of move towards them, manifest them in a way, right? So let's look at the White Light Oracle. This is card number 7, which is the 7 Blessings of Eve. I don't know if we've seen this card. It's interesting to me because it looks like this snake is very much trained on this kind of light and the diamond that lives beyond it, right? Again, to me, it feels similar to the fish in how it's swirling back and forth and it's focused on that goal. 7 is about a conscious choice. The number 7, right? So it's about choosing what it is that we want and then setting ourselves up to go after it. Understanding that the world underpins this and wants to support us in celebration and in success, in sort of taking the lessons that we've learned in the past, even if they haven't always been perfect or worked out very well, and utilizing them to our advantage so that we can move forward in a positive way. But we have to remain kind of receptive, open, and dwell in that possibility. So where is my book? Let me read the 7 Blessings of Eve. Excuse me. Snakes also, I will say, are about transmutation energy. So that's some of the 9 of Wands too, is transmuting hardship into knowledge or wisdom that helps us to move forward and be smarter in situations coming at us, right? So that we're not necessarily falling prey to them anymore. So the snake energy kind of feels like, although it maybe has been a winding path, we're starting to see our direction and our goal, and we're able to like pinpoint it and go after it. A spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into full glorious manifestation. You've been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have a natural healing ability. Choose your thoughts and words so they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you realize. Eve dwelled in the original paradise, the Garden of Eden. She is the mother of knowledge. From knowledge, wisdom can be developed. Wisdom is the egg of Sophia, the divine feminine power to the birth mother of to be a birth mother of higher consciousness, to bring forth the light of loving awareness. Eve's oracle is not an omen of being cast out of paradise. It's a sign that a false view, which has been holding you captive, is going to give way to a greater understanding, which will empower you to be a bearer of light, a priestess or priest of the egg of Sophia. This oracle encourages you to seek the knowledge you need, to not be held captive by secrets or misinformation, and to know that from that knowledge you shall be able to shed false views like a snake shedding its skin and grow in wisdom. You shall know what you need to know and find your way in truth. The oracle also indicates a shift away from shame and confusion, perhaps feeling you have something to prove, or that you are not enough, or that you have to atone for failing in this or other lifetimes. Instead, your soul is moving you toward a realization of the inherent goodness and grace that is your real nature. You are blessed. You are granted a unique, unrepeatable human life. Even if you believe in reincarnation, acknowledging the soul continues to grow over many lifetimes. There will only be one lifetime where you will be this you. If you treasure this life, you will become bolder, more fearless, more willing to step up as your real self, more willing to engage in healing and say yes to what makes your heart sing. There is a rabbinic saying that every time a human being walks down the street, a choir of angels cries, make way, for the image of God is approaching. Loving humanity is not always easy, especially when the darker side of human nature causes such suffering. Yet there is much heroism, love, kindness, and nobility too. Look to the positive and open your heart to the best in yourself and those around you. Choose to see and nurture the spiritual light in yourself and others to the best of your ability. We are all growing and evolving in our own way. Even those who trouble your heart are doing their best. Acknowledge that humans have limited capacities and deserve compassion and a chance to awaken spiritually nonetheless. Do not, however, allow yourself to become a doormat to anyone's ego games. Entrust the spiritual progress and protection of all beings to the divine feminine as you care for yourself and others as consciously as you can. Certain numbers have sacred significance that crosses religious and cultural boundaries. 7 is one such number with significance in Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Jainism, Buddhism, Baha'i, and the New Age. The spiritual power of 7 includes a natural charisma and capacity to be an influential channel for higher wisdom. The presence of 7 is a sign from the universe to reconnect to the sacred. The oracle of the 7 blessings of Eve is a reminder that you are a sacred being and have no need to hold yourself hostage to shame, blame, guilt, anger, judgment, or fear. Acknowledge your connection to spiritual knowledge. Pray, and your prayers shall be answered. Healing process. Imagine, see, feel, or intend that your mind becomes softly and pleasantly fuzzy, moving from sharp focus into gentle streaming waves of white light. Your head may relax, including the nerves at the base of your skull, the fascia covering your face, the muscles around your eyes, cheeks, ears, and jaw. The top of your head may feel as if it's melting. You are left feeling peace, clarity, and a sense of light. Recognize that the light is intelligent and knows what you need and when. It is bringing an abundance of offerings to you in the perfect way at the perfect time. That would also be the World card, guys. This helps you to relax further and let go. You can allow these sensations to travel through your entire body if you wish. You may like to close your eyes and relax more deeply. Rest in this state for as long as feels right for you. Ground yourself and hydrate. You have completed your healing process. So let's go to the Hidden Truth card and see what this is. I don't know why this happened. These cards to me are so sort of weird. I don't know why this happened. There might be questions that we have, and with this 3 of Wands, it's about sort of setting goals and shifting our sights, right, towards something different, something desired. The 7 blessings of Eve is also about sort of letting go of that blame and shame. I don't know why this happened. It's almost like anything that we're holding on to or that doesn't feel complete, we need to kind of release. That's sort of the feeling that I'm getting with this. The questions that we may have around, say, another's behavior, what they've done, only sort of tie us to the situation or the experience, and we don't necessarily know that we're going to get that answer. That's my feeling. So to release that answer or to let go and just leave it as that, I don't know why this happened. I don't know why they did this. I don't understand their behavior, and that's okay. Giving them compassion and love and moving forward towards a different goal or a different space or a different place is what you need to do right now. Giving yourself that freedom, that opportunity, that ability to sort of transmute whatever the situation was or whatever was holding you back and release it and let go. A logical explanation for someone's behavior or situation, becoming the way it isn't necessarily always going to bring us the freedom or the release that we think, maybe the closure that we're looking for. The closure is actually within us. And that's kind of the feeling that I get with this 7 blessings of Eve. It's just like attain that closure, find it from within, release any sort of need for explanation or clarification on something. That's kind of my feeling. And move towards what it is that you desire. The world is there to support you. The environment is there to support you, even if situations happen in the past. And that's the 9 of Wands, where we learn from those hardships and then we assimilate the knowledge, similar to the snake that we see here, into wisdom and then move forward. That is your forecast. Thank you so very much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and take care. All right, bye-bye.